Perfect.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We actually got a final video for you today. We got the GTR done. That's a big step for me. It wasn't without its troubles, which we'll get into here in a minute. But we got a couple shop car shout outs I want to get through first. First one is WT over at Kill Mountain Models. Got some cool builds on this card. There's even a couple on the back there. If y'all don't know WT, go check him out. He's doing a really cool diorama for the Bootlegger's Ball build. He's shown a lot of old builds of his that are survivors, somewhat survivors. They're all real good, so he'll be linked down below. Y'all go check him out. We also got a sticker. We like our stickers. WT, thank you, sir. You will go on the Fridge of Fame. The next one is pretty fitting for this video, and we'll get to that in a minute too. But it's our buddy Justin over at J-Har Model Works. Justin is a phenomenal builder. Killer paint jobs on all his stuff. Does a lot of supercars, import cars, Ferraris, Lambos, that kind of stuff. Also does, you know, American cars, muscle cars, even does some older stuff. He just did I believe it was a 29 or a 30 pickup that he painted lemon yellow. Man, that thing is gorgeous. So if y'all don't know Justin, let's see if we can get that. There you go. Maybe you can scan that. We'll also leave a link down below for him. Justin, appreciate you, sir. Appreciate the kind words on the back. Now, what we've all been waiting for. And guys, I apologize. I know this thing ain't gonna come out in the light, but we're gonna put it up here and give her a spin around anyway. So this was the Fujimi Skyline. It's the Nürburgring package. Excuse me, guys. If y'all know anything about that, that is a kind of a proving ground for any cars, really. Time trials and stuff. You take them over there and run them, see what they do. But yeah, had some paint issues on it, which we talked about in the last video. Couple folks actually gave me some good suggestions in the comments. Jeff Lawless made a good suggestion, and Justin made a couple comments on there. I actually sent Justin a message on Facebook with some better pictures than what the video showed of what was going on with the paint. I think he was joking when he said it, but Justin said, well, you could carbon the whole thing, which is what I tried to do. The deck lid, the roof, and the hood were carbon at one time. I'll see if I got a picture that I can put here. It looked good. That was my first time using Scale Motorsports carbon decals. I used the bronze 1/20th scale decals because these are big body panels, and I didn't think that the 1/24 scale stuff would be big enough. So we laid them down. Everything looked good. We cleared it. Everything was beautiful then. We taped off the black around the windows, the front and rear windshield and the side windows, to spray that black. Started peeling that off, and for whatever reason I started at the back and came forward. But the back went great, the sides went great, the top went great, and when we got to the hood, it pulled the decal up. And when I say it pulled it up, I mean it pulled it up. I know I got a picture of that. I will stick in right here. I was so mad, so mad. I just sat the model down, walked off for probably about an hour and a half. Came back, took some tape, and some good tape. Matter of fact, I think it was some actual Duck brand duct tape, and pulled the rest of that decal off. I wasn't going to try, or I didn't think I had enough of this decal to redo the hood again. So we cleaned everything up, shot it in black primer, and that's the way she is now. And I didn't have enough of the decal because I did the trunk like 3 or 4 times. I know it should fold over, and there'd be some on the bottom side of the trunk too, following the body lines, but I could not get it to lay down in that rollover. Thinking back on it now, I probably could have went back and pieced another piece in there, but it is what it is. I'm calling it done. Like I said, I appreciate all the comments on the video of this thing before, giving me pointers and tips and whatever about how to deal with the paint issues I was having. But we ended up doing the carbon, and then that messed up, and now we have a black hood, which I don't think it looks too awful bad, because instead of painting the wing body color, we left the wing the same color as the hood. There's no clear on the hood, no clear on the wing, so it kind of matches in with that. This thing get done spinning around here, and we'll stop it and talk about it a little bit. I can go ahead and tell you, this lighting in the house and this camera and all is not going to pick up the color of this car. And I hate that, because it's a beautiful color. It's Autumn Mist from Splash Paints. It's actually a Lexus OE color. Let's see. Maybe I can get it to catch it. Maybe. Sorta. But it's been snowing here and crappy weather for the last week. We had ice 2 weekends ago that was still hanging around, and then this past weekend we got like 6 inches of snow and lows around 10-11 degrees. So yeah, there's not been any outside work done here. You can see the carbon on the roof and the deck lid, and like I said, the hood's black and the wing's black. You can kind of see that two-tone interior in there that was in my previous videos. Used the kit wheels, and this is what I was talking about with the carbon decal. It should have wrapped around and been right above that Nissan emblem there, but I could not get it to lay over that corner. And like I said, I just now thought about, hey, you could have put another piece right there, but it is what it is. Tail lights look kind of wonky because we screwed them up and tried to save it. They are what they are. We did the best we could with those. I really wish this thing would catch the light right, because it is a beautiful color. And it may be because I don't know what I'm doing with this new camera. Anyway, we blacked out all the vents and the grills. We actually made a emblem for the front. We had a decal for it, but as you see, the emblem is, or the grill is mesh. So we painted some 10,000 styrene black and put our decal on it, and made a little emblem. Coated it with a little bit of the UV cure resin and cured it up. Underneath, we just picked out some stuff with some different metal colors. And like I said, it's got this big splitter on the back and the big air dam on the front, so a lot of it you're not going to see anyway. I'm happy with the way it came out. Even with the, the hood issues and the paint on the roof issues. Like I said, the two that stood out the most was Jeff Lawless and Justin, that tried to give me ideas on how to fix it. I'll tag both of them below too. We did put a little dot of orange in our turn signal to kind of simulate a bulb. But yeah, just a out of the box build, guys. Like I said, these are the kit wheels and tires. I will see if I can get some pictures of this thing and put them at the end to where you might can see the actual color a little better, because it just looks dark brown to me in this video, but it's really not. It's really a beautiful dark metallic brown color, and I cannot get it to catch the light right. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Like I said, it was a little bit of a struggle, but it's done. It's going in a case on the shelf. Like I said, shout out to Jeff and Justin both for trying to help me figure out how to fix my paint issues. Both really good guys. Both had some good ideas, but I thought it'd be kind of neat to do the carbon thing and try that out. Like I said, I'll try to get a couple pictures of this thing after the video here to put up at the end to try to catch this color. Because it's, like I said, I've been trying to shoot this video for like 2 weeks now, and it's just been cloudy and rainy and icy and snowing, and it's not conducive to go outside and take pictures. But I'll see what I can do with that. Like I said, Justin's link will be below. WT's link will be below. Thank you guys for the shop cards. I will link Jeff Lawless below. He had a pretty good idea about how to fix this thing when I had the original paint issues. Appreciate you guys' input on that, everybody's input on it. If you want a shop card, my email will be below. I think that's all I got, guys. Like I said, this one's done and going on the shelf. I'll see what I can do about catching some pictures of it, but appreciate you tuning in, guys. Thank you to all my subscribers, new, old, people passing through. Really appreciate y'all's. And we'll catch you on the next one, guys. We out of here.